Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 9. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Baby, this episode was good to me. Do y'all hear me? First of all, we didn't have to see Anna Marie, but a half a second. Dorit got it handed to her as she should. The heifers got together and kikied. The heifers got together and argued. Everybody was doing everything. Kim Richards was on the scene. I mean, it was just good. Okay, it was just all to the good. To me. So, child, let's get into it. When the episode first opens up, Crystal and her daughter are in the yard on the balance beam. Garcelle is at home with the boys, asking about summer plans and trying to keep Jade from being a teen dad. Erica Jane is practicing to pat the puss in Vegas. And Sutton goes on a blind date. So, Sutton gets on this blind date with a man named Sal. Sutton, what are you wearing? I am starting to think that you are purposely sabotaging these dates by dressing foolishly. Because just because it's a brand does not mean it looks good on, honey. It just don't make no sense. So she comes in, she sits down, they start talking. He starts trying to get to know her. They're talking about where they're from. He brings up him being a sweater when it's hot. And she was like, okay. So then he's telling her about his mama. Now this is where things went left. He starts to tell her about his mom and how he likes to spend time with her. And he comes down here, he stays with her, he works from home to spend more time with his mama. So he's telling her about this creepy story about him and her going to Vegas and the topless bar next door and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's giving Norman Bates. Just a little bit. It's giving Norman Bates, honey. I don't know. It's just something creepy about it. Now, I mean, it is nice that he loves his mama, okay? You know, mama is my favorite girl, but I can kind of see why Sutton was creeped out a little bit. But Sutton, you and your platform shoes are too judgy, okay? Y'all are judgy boots. Because I feel like he was a nice-looking older gentleman. Sutton don't like nobody. Girl, goodbye and good night. In the next scene, Kyle is hosting Dorit and Anna Marie. So Kyle has all this food laid out. Dorit takes a dig at Sutton immediately, talking about, well, I don't have a small esophagus, but I do have a small stomach and a small brain too. If all you have to talk about is fashion and Sutton. If Sutton went on this season, what would we really be talking about? Say what now? Oh, okay, nothing. Moving forward. So then Kyle is like, I almost spit out my food when you started talking about Sutton and her small esophagus. Now, Anna Marie, I know you knew, but baby, they're putting a battery in your back. You going down the wrong road. Shout out to Portia. The wrong road. Do not let Kyle steer you and puppeteer you, because then you're going to be at the reunion looking like a deer caught in headlights if you are invited. Okay, so please stop. So then Anna Marie starts talking about her calling out Sutton, saying, it just doesn't make sense. So then Dorit says, well, it never makes sense because Sutton has to crush up her food like baby food. And then she says she doesn't eat meat, but she does eat bacon. I mean, I'm just so confused. Well, Dorit, you are the last person to talk about somebody not making sense. When the wet bandits supposedly robbed your damn house and they left your cell phone in plain sight with the light blinking, giving very much Motel 6, we'll leave the light on for you. Those are the friendliest robbers I've ever seen in my damn life. So you mean to tell me, and don't think I forgot. You mean to tell me that the robbers left your cell phone at the gate for you to call the authorities on them? Okay, girl. Anyway, it just don't make no sense. They left it there so you could retrieve it. And also, you were carrying around $10,000 in a purse in a shopping cart and it was stolen. So I think you would probably be an expert on things that don't make no damn sense. Because none of what you say has ever made sense to me. So then Anna Marie says, well, I feel like if someone gets close to exposing Sutton, she gets mad. That's what she said in her confessional. Girl, you don't even know Sutton. Okay? You're new. We don't know you. We don't give a damn. We don't know you, ma'am. Please pipe down. So after Dorit did all that, then she asked them what they've been up to. And so Kyle is telling her, she's directing the show, and she got another tattoo, and she tattooed a K on Morgan. So, baby, what'd she say that for? So, Anna Marie and Dorit are both looking at each other like, what? Girl, I ain't never been that close to a friend. Dorit gets in the confessional. She said, my husband has my name, but I don't know what that means with the two of them. They must be really close. They're sisters, all right. In the next scene, Garcelle, Erica, and Sutton, they go for drinks and dinner. Now, Erica doesn't know that Sutton is coming. And I observed this. I see since Rena left, the fraud four can finally fraternize with the rest of the cast. Because Rena was right there in the middle of it all. Always fussing and fighting with somebody. And Dorit thought she was untouchable because she had the numbers with her. But the numbers are now stacked against you, Dorit. It might be time to re-strategize. You might want to get with whoever Erica has been talking to and get your damn self together. I really did like seeing them have fun together and laugh and just let their hair down. Potomac, this is how it's done. Okay, you let the grudges go. If they can let the grudges go against Erica Jane is the scariest cast member on Beverly Hills. She will look right in your face and call you out. If they can let the things that she's done and said about them and to them go, and they can still get together and kiki, then this little petty childish stuff y'all fighting about over on Potomac, y'all should be able to let that go. Child, it's looking like a fool. Moving forward. So Erica tells them about her Vegas residency, and Garcelle surprises Erica with Sutton. So she feels like, when they all let things go, then they have a good time. So she's doing sort of a social experiment to see if the helpers can kiki. So Erica brings up Denise and how she needs to let the BS go from the past. Erica then repeats the asinine thing that she said. So she goes, no. What I said is they've heard about threesomes if they haven't had one already. Ma'am, they were 14 years old. What are they being exposed to if they are having threesomes at 14? Like, I know they Charlie Sheen's daughters and whatnot, and he like to get into it as he get into it, but that was disrespectful. I don't care how you try to slice it. I don't care who you like, who you don't like. It was disrespectful to her and to her kids. And Garcelle, not you just sitting there talking about, there you go. No, ma'am, girl. Now, if she would have said that about them damn twins, you would have lost it. And then you would have had the whole Twitter, aka X, in an uproar. You would have had to go down to the reunion and confront Erica. Why are you acting like this is okay? That must be the normal for the people in the 90210 zip code, honey, because down here in the South, baby, ain't no way. Moving forward. So then Garcelle tells her, Denise just wanted to get it out, and she didn't get it out in the past, so she want to get it out now. So Erica is like, no, I don't want to revisit that because I've already turned the page. So after they got done with all that, it was shots, baby. They were throwing them back. Do you hear me? Drinking them straight. I think Sutton probably pulled that grapefruit juice out of her purse. They were really just drinking. So then Erica brings up, you guys know it's only $7 for a naked Denise bundle on OnlyFans. Well, girl, they were saying tickets to your show were only $7 as well. Okay, now don't shoot the messenger, but I'm telling you what they told me. They said for $7, we could see Erica. So I don't know if it's still expensive to be you, but it ain't expensive to see you. I'm just saying. What I feel is Denise is thinking affordable. The economy is crap right now. The least she could do is be under $10. She could be under $10. I'm not finna play with y'all. So after all that, Garcelle drops this bomb that Sutton made out with her driver. I can't even see Sutton making out. I can see her pressing them little lips tightly perched against his lips. Not full on making out. I just don't see it. In the next scene, it's the night of Taco Tuesday. So Crystal is hosting this Taco Tuesday, right? We see the ladies getting ready. Same formula, different episodes. Y'all know how they like to do. The fact that Sutton in one of these scenes, though, is on Denise's OnlyFans with a hot $20 to spend is a fool. She said she finna give Denise $12. Oh, when I tell y'all I hollered at that, I said, now this is top tier housewife behavior. See, this is what we like to see. Foolishness. Baby, not $20 to spread thin for Denise. In the next scene, Denise and Garcelle, they're riding together to the Taco Tuesday. Denise, you are dressed like a smooth rider. from the hit musical Grease. Okay. I know a smooth rider when I see one. Let me tell y'all a fun fact about me. Grease and Clueless are my two absolute favorite movies of all time. If you really want to get in good with me, I need a Grease DVD set. Okay, I'm talking about Grease 1 and 2. I don't discriminate. But I love me some Grease and I love me some Clueless. As if, baby, didn't nobody do it like Alicia Silverstone. And I don't care what the hell for say. Alicia Silverstone, she did that. Now, that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But when I saw Denise dressed up like that, I said, girl, not a smooth rider. Over on the other side, Dorit and Kyle, they're on their way together. So Dorit is feeling left out because now Kyle has Morgan. Kyle said, well, the reason why I haven't really been reaching out to her is because Dorit is a flip-flopper. In private, she had my back. But in front of Kathy, it was a whole different story. Kyle, people don't have to hate your sister just because you do. And we all know that Dorit is a flip-flopper and she phony. Right down to the accent that keeps going in and out each season. We know that that's what Dorit does. So then Dorit gets in the confessional. She's like, Kyle is morphing into Morgan. Child, I can see it. She want to be a honey. She'll wear skin if she could. Over at Crystal's house, she's at the casa getting it ready for the girls' night, aka the Taco Tuesday. So her friend Nia arrives first, and then Kyle and Dorit show up. So Nia introduces herself to Dorit, and so Dorit gets in the confessional. She's like, I'm always so surprised at how many friends Crystal has. I mean, I know it's minus 14, but I'm just so shocked. Girl, I'm shocked you have any friends the way that you behave. So Nia tells them, oh yeah, I saw the picture of you guys in Vegas at the Magic Mike show. So they're like, oh, have you ever been? She's like, of course, girl, several times. So Dorit didn't hesitate to tell her about Sutton's meltdown. So Nia was like, why? Why did she break down? Like, what? You're at the Magic Mike show. It's the happiest place on earth. They're like, you know what? You should ask her. No, you really should ask her why she broke down. Girl, just ask her. Now, Nia don't realize that they're setting her up for the okie doke, but she gonna do it anyway. I feel like they take every opportunity that they can to get someone to bother Sutton. Leave that woman alone, okay? And ma'am, don't you do that dirty work. And Dorit will swear up and down that she didn't tell you to do anything, even though the cameras are rolling. Crystal, for whatever reason, wants to move the party outside, and everybody's freezing. Oh, baby, it ain't no way. It ain't no way I would be outside. She bringing them blankets. Crystal, the heifers are cold. I know you got heat. You have central heating in there, correct? Why are we outside under your heat lamp? So Denise is telling Dorit, you know, the night of Kyle's party, I had a fever of 101 when I got home. It probably because you had that jacket on back. Your jacket was on upside down. The part that was supposed to keep you warm was on the top, and the other part was on the bottom. Child, this right here is a fool. So then Sutton walks in a butterfly sundress and a shawl. Baby, it's cold outside. Girl, if you don't put your clothes on, Sutton, what are you wearing? You know what? I don't even have time. I really don't have time. It's one in every franchise. I don't have time. But Kyle, you got in this confessional speaking on Sutton's fashions. Girl, that is laughable. Let's all laugh together. Ha, 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 ha. Honey, y'all put a crying laughing emoji down in the comments. Because, girl, the fact that you are laughing at Sutton's attire. Anywho, let's not get beside ourselves. So Crystal finally decides that they can go inside in the heat. My girl Kim shows up. Hey, girl. Y'all know what? I am so happy to see Kim healthy and thriving. I really am. Because, you know, she was in a bad place when she left. And she is really doing well. They go inside. Erica, Dorit, and Sutton, they're all huddled up, right? So they're drinking hot teas and they're talking. So Sutton tells Dorit that she's not hiring her assistant, so she needs to stop. Here go Dorit. I didn't know such a thing. I did not try to steal your assistant. Dorit, you did such thing. You do know that you're filming a TV show, right? Like, I'm just confused. You know you on TV, correct? So then she asks Sutton, listen, when are you going to stop accusing me of things that I didn't do? Sutton said, when are you going to stop accusing me of putting vodka in my coffee? Dorit, whatever she's accusing you of, you do it. So then Erica's trying to diffuse the situation because they getting on her nerves. She brings up how her, Sutton, and Garcelle went out and they had a great night, like Kiki and just really getting into it. Dorit is like, oh, okay, so I wasn't invited to this good time. Dorit, you're on an island alone this episode. First Kyle, now Erica. Ooh, some cracks in the foundation. And I feel like you would have brought the mood down. It's just something about you that don't give girls girl. It's just somebody. So Erica tells her how Garcelle told the story of how Sutton made out with the driver. So, Erica is telling the story, but there's nobody that's paying attention. It's only Sutton, Dorit, and Garcelle. So then Sutton says, no, girl, it wasn't like that. We made out like in Happy Days. Okay, Joni and Chachi. Not Happy Days. I said, what? Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. Sutton, please shut up. I'm not finna play. But why Crystal, this is a side note, because this is what I was noticing, and I was like, what is happening here? Why Crystal got these ladies eating on their laps? Tacos are messy. Girl, where's the table? You would think she would put on a better shindig. Over on the other side, Erica, Kim, and Kyle, they go in the other room. So Dorit whispers to Garcelle, Crystal has been starting ish. So Garcelle said, I'm surprised she's even saying something. Crystal is calling a thing. And now she has some receipts to back it up. So don't feel bad that now it's your turn. So Garcelle tells her, well, you know what? We just need to air out our grievances, just everything. So they're all sitting around. And Sutton brings up her horse, Santos. So Sutton goes, yeah, we have our own language. So then Kim says, well, I talk to animals too, and they understand me. Okay, Dr. Doolittle. So then Nia asks about the Magic Mike show. Well, baby, what's she say that for? Girl, why did you ask that? But let's get into it. So Sutton said, I just didn't like the spread eagle face in the crotch. I didn't like how they was dropping down and getting that eagle on. I didn't like that. So Nia looks at Dorit. She says, Dorit, we're getting the story now. Dorit already knew the story. She set you up to set Sutton up to look like a fool in front of these perfect strangers. We're in front of mixed company. And now she got you to pull the string. So now that Sutton looks like a fool. So Sutton goes, I don't know why I have to even explain to people why I didn't like it. Some people don't like mustard. I'm not going to ask them 57,000 times why they don't damn like mustard. So then Sutton goes, I wasn't in a good headspace and I ruined the whole night. But thank you for asking. Thank you so much. So Garcelle said, Nia, how do you know about it? So she tells the girls, well, they were talking about it and I said, how could she not have fun? It's the happiest place on earth. So Sutton said, it's not Disneyland. I know that's real, honey. I ain't seen no Mickey or no Minnie. Then Sutton goes, I was uncomfortable, okay? Dorit said, well, girl, you had $51 bills that you were flapping around. How were you uncomfortable? So then Sutton says, I was being funny. Sutton, you're lying, okay? Allegedly. You were not being funny. You meant that. That's why you put them slacks on. You were ready to do what it was you had to do down to the thunder down under. That is why you got those singles, and that is why you had those slacks on, and you ain't fooling me. So then everybody starts laughing. So then Dorit goes, well, I can see you, shoving some dollar bills down there. You did make out with your driver. See, Dorit, and that is why you were not invited. For this very reason, that's why you were not invited. Garcelle says, wait a minute. That was between me, her, and Erica. I feel like you're saying it to embarrass her, and that's not okay. Exactly, and I'm glad you called her out. So she brings up Erica saying it 20 minutes earlier. Yes, Erica did say it 20 minutes earlier, but there was not an audience. These people are sitting here looking you in your face as you embarrass Sutton. So then Sutton says, well, yes, I did make out with him. He is my friend. It was sweet, and I enjoyed it. Baby, that driver trying to be a sugar baby, and he ain't fooling me. So then Dorit says, no, I'm not judging you. Sutton said, well, why'd you bring it up? Why did you bring it up? Why did you bring it up? And she's steady saying, why did you bring it up? Dorit is trying to weasel her way out of it, and Sutton is steady repeating, why did you bring it up? Okay, now, I know this might be an unpopular opinion. As much as I like Sutton, she is getting on my damn nerves, repeating questions over and over again. Let the people answer you. Good grief. Like I got the first time when she did it to Kyle, I was like, okay, name it. It was giving very much clip. It was giving that. But for you to continue all the time, name it and this, it's too much. Okay, it's annoying me. It's getting on my nerves. So Dorit was like, I'm going to if you be quiet and let me answer it. So baby, now they going back and forth and back. I'm annoyed because Sutton will not stop saying, so why'd you bring it up? Ooh. Dorit, you mentioned that to embarrass her, period. You always throw the rock and then hide your hands. Garcelle, you should have never told them, because you know how they do. They take every opportunity to take a dig at Sutton. I wouldn't tell these heifers nothing. If she confided in you, y'all have a friendship outside of the two of them. You think they telling you their secrets? Girl. So Garcelle said, well, it felt like you were saying it to embarrass her in front of these women. It felt that way because that's what she was doing. So then Dorit says, well, I feel like you need to give people the benefit of the doubt. Garcelle said, who is people? Girl, no, ma'am. You know she talking about her. She then twisted around and gets in the confessional and says, this is just another reason for Garcelle to take issue with me. If you don't like me, stop pretending like you do. Dost thou project too much? Because that's how you feel. You don't like Garcelle. You can't wait for her to be the last season on this show. You know you don't like Garcelle, but you pretend to like her because of public opinion. If social media went away and there was no way for us to voice our concerns and our grievances with the way that you treat each other on these shows, you best believe that Dorit would be handing Garcelle her behind to kiss. So, girl, anyway, don't even try it. You wanted to make Sutton look crazy, and that's why you said that. So then Garcelle apologizes to Sutton because it was just, to have a good time. She didn't know that Dorit was going to spill it in front of everybody. Dorit says, no, we're having a good time. She said, no, we're not having a good time. Dorit said, we are having a good time. Garcelle said, well, if you got to say it like that, then we are not. She said, I said it like that because you're attacking me. Oh, child, here comes Karen. Here comes Dorit with her ridiculous rhetoric. Garcelle said, I didn't attack you. Calm down. She always jumped to the worst when it comes to Garcelle. Oh, wait, honey. It just really irritates me because she does it every time. And like I told y'all last review, that anxiety, that selective anxiety has not shown up at one other event outside of Garcelle's. Let's just call a thing a thing. Now, y'all can sit here and act like y'all blinded and y'all don't see it. And, oh, well, Misha, no, it's in black and white. Okay. And y'all are sitting here acting up in front of company, child. So then Garcelle reiterates, just so we're clear. Okay. I did not attack you. We were having a conversation. Dorit goes, oh, okay, well, what's a good word for me to use, Garcelle? She said, I don't know, but your privilege, I just can't right now. I just cannot. Baby, she shut her right on down. Do y'all hear me? Right on down. So then Dorit said, what does that mean? So then Erica had to come in and say, it means you're white, okay? You can't say those words to a black woman. It's different. It has a different connotation to it. Erica, I am impressed. I'm so proud of you. I am impressed. Girl, you said we will not rip you a new one this season. So then Dorit tells Garcelle, I'm sorry if I offended you and triggered you and said whatever I said to you, but I would love to have a conversation about it. Garcelle said, I'm good. No, she said, I'm good. I'm not here to educate you. Before anybody gets down in the comments and says, Garcelle always blowing it out of proportion. She has been doing this to Garcelle for seasons. And let's not forget when she got to that reunion and yelled, Garcelle, I am speaking. Because how dare Garcelle as a black woman say something to refute any claims that Dorit is making. So I don't feel sorry for her at all. And I know the feeling all too well. Dorit is going to sit with Garcelle. She's going to spew out some BS apology, not having corrected a thing. She always does this. Garcelle is angry. She's aggressive. She's attacking. She always uses these loaded words when she describes her interactions with Garcelle. Like, how many sidebar conversations do you have to have in order for you to get the message? Huh? Oh, okay. I'm happy Garcelle stood firm because normally she let them walk right on over her. Okay, we can have a conversation. No, I'm tired of trying to teach you. You should know what it is, baby. I feel like it was a long time coming. Dorit, you are so unaware. It is 2023. Nobody has to tell you. If Erica got it, you should have it. Moving forward. And Dorit was so appalled that Garcelle wouldn't grant her a conversation, baby. She couldn't even drink her drink good. So now it's awkward. Everybody's sitting there looking at each other. Crystal is like, anybody want to tell me what went on? So then Nia said, well, Sutton made out with the driver. And then Sutton goes, yes. And Dorit announced it to all of these ladies. Dorit says, it was in jest. It was a joke. Yeah, right. Denise looks at Dorit and she said, well, it apparently didn't land. And didn't. I know Dorit just wanted to disappear. Oh, baby, I felt the awkwardness through the screen. I wanted to pull Dorit out of the TV, baby. Oh, honey, I know she was just like, oh, child, I just want to burn up into a puff of smoke. So then she brings up Crystal, saying that she said Sutton puts vodka in her coffee. Crystal can't remember verbatim, so she doesn't want to lie. Sutton starts speaking her speech, talking about what I have accomplished, none of you have accomplished, and I know where I'm going and where my accomplishments are going to take me. So you can continue talking while I take off. And you're way back there because I am moving forward. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please. I said, Sutton, please don't speak your speech right now. I don't have time. So then Dorit apologizes. Denise says, well, it came off judgmental. Now, instead of Dorit hearing what Denise had to say, she tries to take the heat off of her and she says, well, did you clear the thing up with Erica? Dorit, you are unhinged. Dorit is unhinged. So Denise is like, no, what, she trying to act all confused. She said, did y'all have the conversation? Erica said, no, we didn't have the conversation, you pot stirrer. So then Dorit asked Denise, do you have anything to say? Denise said, do you? Bring it down a notch. Okay, just bring it on down. Bring it on down. Honey, shout out to Candy. All I could hear was Luann saying, be cool. Don't be all uncool. That's exactly what this moment reminded me of for some reason, because Dorit was being all uncool. Shout out to Luann. Dorit had enough, baby, and she hightailed it right on up out of there. She was like, I need to go see my husband who I haven't seen in a week. Girl, you don't never see that man because he's somewhere scamming across the pond, child. You don't never see him. She didn't even get to say goodbye to the host, honey. She was gone. It was the ghost of Dorit's past. Do you hear me? So now that Dorit is gone, Denise says, well, I want to have a conversation to Erica. And Erica said, well, I don't. She said, I already apologized to you sincerely at Kyle's house, so I don't know why we need to have a conversation. Denise said, well, I love how you want to do things on your terms. Erica said, you know what? What are you upset about? Denise said, well, you insinuating that my 14-year-old had threesomes? That was beyond inappropriate. So Erica said, no, I'm saying if kids have a phone these days, they know what that is. Denise said, no, but I'm talking about my kids. Erica said, but doesn't your oldest daughter have an OnlyFans? Ooh, baby, not the timid, shy one. Baby, this is a fool. She said she doesn't know. So then Denise goes, that was a low blow. Well, baby, she woke up Erica Jane. Or what? Y'all know the or what edition? Or what? Baby, she woke that Erica Jane up. So Erica said, Denise, you came in slurring your words, unable to string a sentence together. You call me a bitch, thinking that I'm not going to go low. Have you met me? Baby, Erica said, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. Baby, Erica said, let me reintroduce myself. Oh, honey, this is a fool. So Denise said, you're mean. So, baby, now they're going back and forth and back. Erica said, no, I think it's great. But who's more profitable, you or Sammy? Oh my gosh, y'all. Erica ate Denise up and spit her out. Woo! I would have handed Erica her messing with me and mine. I would have ripped Erica verbally to shreds messing with me and my babies. Now, at this time, her daughters are grown, but she was wrong for what she said when they were younger. That's just the bottom line. Yes, her daughters are grown now, so, say whatever it is you're going to say. But when you made that statement, you were wrong, Erica. And what she does now doesn't mean that she knew what that was back then. But all I could think about was, she's back. Denise, I don't think you a match for Erica Jane, honey. Baby, she got that residency too. Woo, child. And that was the end of the episode. Baby, I got to go watch this episode because it was just so good. It's not heavy. It's entertaining. Each scene has something to kiki about. And this lap taco Tuesday dinner, lunch, brunch, outside in the cold, inside in the hallway. Child, I don't know what Crystal was doing. But baby, this brunch was chaotic and I loved every minute of it. This Taco Tuesday was chaotic and I loved every minute of it. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Comment and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, Stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.